What's up? I'm Kyle.
I'm Jacob.
And we're in the band DBMK. We're on tour right now. We're riding this beauty. We call it Tour Machine after our song Twin Machines. And we're going to show you how we live on the road because we're rock stars.
Yeah. All right, well, welcome to the cockpit. We got our pilot here, Josh, my brother, actually. He's here killing the drive every day. He doesn't fall asleep at the wheel.
He doesn't kill us.
Well, he doesn't kill us.
He kills the drive, yeah.
Yeah. You know, we all kind of take shifts driving. Our pilot here takes most of the driving, but we all kind of split it up because, you know, we got some long ones. We got what, like a 17-hour drive here and there? We got a 3-hour drive here and there?
Yeah, but that ain't nothing. I mean, one time, you remember when you were driving back from Europe. I don't want to talk about that. But
we made it. We made it through the ocean. It was a bit of a jaunt, but we did it.
Yeah. Held our breaths the whole time. I don't want to relive that. Anyways.
Then I'm in the co-pilot seat. Our co-pilot, of course, does have duties. We got to make sure that the driver stays awake. We got to give them directions, but we also have what we all love to see here, our squiggly fancy piece of technology called the aux cable. We play some killer tunes up here, some killer bops. My personal favorite is Yacht Rock. It kind of reminds me of the trip we took across the seas from Europe to America. Mm-hmm. Pull out some good old Yacht Rock.
That's how we made it. In addition to Yacht Rock, we also make the very natural transition from Yacht Rock to Scary Stories, as being told by a very decrepit old man. I do not even know what the podcast is called. I just kind of search Scary Stories. But we like to, it kind of keeps us alert and on our toes during tour. Because it's easy to get lost in the lull of the, it's a different day, different city. So we throw in Scary Stories. It's as equally comforting as it is energizing, because we get kind of scared sometimes. And some of them are really scary. And when we do that, we all kind of bundle up close. Even the driver kind of leans in. And we all make a little bundle of bodies. And sometimes there's blankets wrapped around, but they're really scary, but we like them a lot. So that's also what we do.
We got another really good friend in this van, a really great personal friend of ours, our good old Game Boy Advance. Mm-hmm. Many of you might not know what this is, but this is actually a vintage, ancient piece of technology. It's advanced, but it's very vintage. It lets us, we kind of use this to control the vehicle when we're sleeping. We just program it in and hit go, and it just drives.
It's also the last piece of our Ableton rig as well. So a lot of times we can control track start and stop with that, and a lot of my vocal processing is done through the Game Boy. So depending on what kind of effect I want on the vocal, I just put in a different chip there. Right now we have Super Mario World in there right now, so that obviously will give my vocal a very nice, bubbly and bright tonality. But if I wanted something darker, maybe I put in like Mortal Kombat or something like that. Metroid, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But we really don't go anywhere without it. A lot of bands have the Switch and stuff like that, but we can't afford anything like that. So we actually don't really know how we got that. That just kind of appeared in the van one day, and that's kind of how the rest of our life works out too. So behind me here we have Colton Ward on the drums.
On the drums.
Say what's up.
What's up? I do this sitting.
All right, don't talk anymore.
All right.
Good player. So this is the rest of the van here. Cole, you want to walk through some of the stuff we got going on back here?
It's pretty spacious back here. Actually, what a lot of people don't know is, when you go on tour, make a lot of money. So we installed a studio in the back. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see that. We also do some yoga in the back. And
every morning we get up.
Every morning.
When I'm not on tour, I'm actually a hot yoga instructor. Among other things, volunteer fireman and everything. Yeah.
So he'll teach the entire band. You'll run the class. Basically.
I'll run the class. Basically, we throw in some Yacht Rock or some Scary Stories, and we do a hot yoga session. I just like to get everyone sweating and moving in the morning. They didn't really like it at first, but I think after a while, everyone was on board and stuff. Yeah. But we do that everyone in each individual seat. We're thinking about installing some wooden planks in the back to actually do a true hot yoga kind of setup. So we're working on, thank you. This is probably something we should note. So we bring this on the road because we are incredibly athletic.
Hey, real quick, I'm going to finish the track. What we're working on
cool. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
So this is a piece of gear that we're really excited about. We just got it from Sweetwater. It's actually a microphone. So I can sometimes sing at the top here. Oh, we're missing the capsule. But I'll sing right here. It gets great. It just works really well for my voice and sometimes Jacob's voice as well. We just plug this bad boy in, but then when we're done, we want to unwind, really roll those muscles out. So we'll of course do legs and back and ears, because ears get really tight and stuff. And it's a little bit blemished right now just because Josh got a hold of it and he was chewing it and stuff like that.
I like to chew on lots of things sometimes.
Typical. He's got those chompers, Partly why his tone is so good, though, it comes from his teeth. It's a great piece of gear. We love having it around in the yoga studio and the production studio. As well as that, this is a new thing, so we're really, really excited about this. This is a tattoo gun we just got for the road. I wasn't really into it at first, but Josh talked me into it. We spared no expense really on this. It reaches temperatures of like 600 degrees. It really just like does that really good. And we're pretty convinced that it's a tattoo gun. I don't think it could be anything else really, because it gets really hot and hurts. So I think that's how a tattoo works.
Welcome to the studio. You can see it's aesthetically very pleasing.
It's a little messy right now, but usually it's more tidy.
Yeah, I mean, you give and you take. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
But Colton's in there right now working on the new track.
How's it sounding?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Keep working.
He says it sounds good. That's
Yeah.
cool. But actually over here, this is our studio plan set up. How we keep things organized.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. There's all kinds of things in there that really just help us both creatively and stay organized and stay there's some killer vibes.
Yeah, well, additionally, we have a wrapper on hand at all times. Little merch. Little merch comes out and drops some fire whenever we need them to. It's really great to have them on the road as well, because we do a lot of hip-hop influenced and rap-based stuff. And so having a true rap and hip-hop coach, especially for me when I'm recording vocals in that style, it's really great to have on hand. I'm just excited to have a little merch on the road.
He's killing it.
Yeah, he's really killing it.
Great vibes as well.
Great vibes, excellent vibes. So additionally we've got, this is a carpet for actually not yoga. This is a post-yoga cool-down carpet. These are also yoga tools. You know how these work, obviously.
Colton sometimes stretches out by squeezing himself into this.
Yeah.
It actually really helps get his energy contained and bottled up, and then whenever he comes out, it releases.
Well, do you remember that one time that we were in, I think it was Germany, and he was in here, and he was so tight, and it was so warm, and all of a sudden he just bust out, and there was this massive expulsion of energy. It was really unreal.
I think a couple people their lives were changed in that moment. Right?
Oh yeah, or
on the
lost.
spot.
I hope they weren't lost. Hopefully it just changed. But yeah, other than that, we've got huge plans. We're gonna we're probably gonna install a live room as well in here, so we can be tracking drums. We're gonna be bringing in a horn section next week, so hopefully they'll be able to live over here. We're really excited to see what the space has in store for us and how we continue to make records on the road. Like Jacob said, really some of the best vibes in the West. And that's how we roll. Even though it's widely known that we're one of the biggest bands in the world right now, in case you haven't heard of us, we are called DBMK, or if you're watching this in a mirror, DBMK. And you can find us on dbmkmusic.com or on the internet and any social platform at DBMKmusic, or just ask your grandma where we are, because she'll know.
She will.
And we're on tour right now. We just started, so we got plenty of dates left. So if you want to come check out the show and check out a yoga class, find dates at dbmkmusic.com/tour, and we'll see you there. All right, bye.